Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a first impression review of an upcoming release from Louis Vuitton. I was very lucky to get my hands on a sample. There's been quite a bit of confusion around the name of this fragrance. It's spelled E with the LV logo, ES. Some people, I thought it was pronounced eyes, like a Y. Some people think it's elves, but the official name is ELLES, meaning for her. So this is going to be a more feminine release, obviously, but I think that every single Louis Vuitton fragrance can be unisex. So we're gonna go ahead and smell this and see what it's all about. It's supposed to celebrate modern femininity and the brand's bold heroines. It's supposed to embody the spirit of an unapologetic, free-spirited woman with notes of ginger, cinnamon, lily of the valley, rose centifolia, Bulgarian rose, absolute, ambroxan, and patchouli. And this fragrance was perfumed by Jack Cavalier, who has done so many iconic fragrances from Louis Vuitton. He's perfumed almost the entire house, along with many other very iconic fragrances like Tuscan Leather from Tom Ford, Noir de Noir. He created Imagination, Attrape Rêves. He's really a superstar. So of course, everyone is going to have very high hopes for this fragrance. So the way that this opens, it immediately feels like a Louis Vuitton fragrance. There's just something about the DNA of Louis Vuitton that is so particular, while not being so different or unique, but there's some sort of very strong brand identity that you cannot deny when you smell one of their fragrances. It definitely is in ELLES. And for me, the way that this opens, it kind of has this deep, almost champagne-y, like champagne-like rose, like a deep rose, but also mixed with some green elements like the stems of the roses as well. Like you really feel that greenness. And the lily of the valley here as well kind of adds a bit of maturity. It immediately feels like a fragrance for an occasion. Nothing really casual feeling about it. Something for like an event or a more important, maybe intimate gathering, or even like a business meeting. There's not like a really pronounced amount of spice, but there is something here. The ginger is going to add something. And you also get a bit of sweetness too. Maybe there's a little bit of sweetness coming from that cinnamon, but it's just really in the background. It's not going to jump out at you like, oh, this smells like cinnamon or ginger necessarily. The heart and soul of this fragrance is that rose centifolia. The scent trail on this fragrance, like I can already tell, I've smelled this a couple times. It's going to be wild. It's going to be such a big scent trail that ambroxan is going to just linger in the air behind you. It's a very high quality ambroxan that they use in this. Like it just has that kind of sticky power. Like it just sticks in the air. Like think of the ambroxan that they use in Baccarat Rouge 540. That is what gives it that intense scent trail. Like you can walk down a hallway wearing Baccarat Rouge 540 and it will sit there for like 10 minutes after you leave. This is going to also have that effect. I love this one more in the mid, in the dry down personally. It's a beautiful fragrance, but there's something about the opening that is a bit too mature for my liking. It really smooths out and kind of gets this velvety texture, like think of rose petals. I will say the inspiration of this fragrance is really brought to life. Like they really did a good job. It smells like a very powerful and confident woman. There's something about it that reminds me a bit, like just a tiny bit of Attrape Rêves in the mid and dry down. Obviously it's not going to be the same, but this has more of that put together feel. Like Attrape Rêves is more casual to me. It's more like sexy, girly, more casual feeling. This is not like that. This is something that you're gonna pull out for like, there's a reason that you're wearing this, you know? Like for a moment where you wanna boost your confidence. There's something interesting about this because I pick up something kind of sweet underneath, but it's like, where is it coming from? There's no vanilla. There's nothing like sugary or sweet or sticky about it, but there's just a hint of something. If you enjoy very dominant rose perfumes, I think you might enjoy this. It's not a super modern or very youthful take on rose, I will say. It has a grown element to it, but it's not stuffy or vintage or too dusty feeling. It's not really outdated or anything like that. It's kind of like right in between. It's for a woman with stance and presence. Will I be adding this one to my collection? I'm kind of on the fence about it. And do I think that a man could wear this? I think yes, but I think it's going to be for a man that has a very particular taste. Like if you like rose dominant, slightly feminine leaning fragrances as a man, you can pull this off. Like there is a lot of elegance here. It's not gonna smell weird or too much on a man, but I don't think it's going to be for everyone. It's definitely feminine leaning. If you like things like Lyric Woman as a man, or even Portrait of a Lady from Frederick Malle, you might enjoy this. It's worth trying a sample. We will see as time goes on and it becomes officially released what the masses are going to say. I'm definitely going to keep going through my sample, see if I can kind of refine my thoughts. I will say that every single time that I've smelled it, which is like 4 or 5 times now, I like it a bit more than the last time that I tried it. So it definitely is growing on me. It is a like, but it's not a love for me. I would say that it was a bit of a letdown, but honestly, I didn't really have any expectation going into it. I feel like Louis Vuitton is a very popular house, but I don't see that many people talking about this release. We'll see what people have to say when it is officially launched. But that was just my first impression review of the new fragrance from Louis Vuitton, ELLES. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave a comment down below. What is your favorite Louis Vuitton fragrance? As a man, do you like to wear rose fragrances? And are you excited for this new release? I would love to know what you have to say. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.